Hello, everyone. I hope you like a little intro that we did. Before we start anything, I have this Nightbot in my chat, and for some reason, it's been deleting some of the emojis and everything. I love emojis, and I just have to fix it. Put him in timeout. So, no audio. No audio. Let me reset it. Can you guys hear me now? Thank you. No audio. No. Okay. Perfect. I'll post this video on my page. I think the beginning just kind of got missed, and what I wanted to do is to have Rainy to actually come and say a few words in the video, because we all care. We care about each other. We care as a community, and when one of our community members unfortunately passes away, and we come together and we honor those who stayed with us and who was funny and amazing and supportive. She was feisty, independent, and she had the biggest heart, and we just wanted to come together as a community right here, and then honor and then talk about Rainy and the importance of the different words that you leave behind. Because a lot of the words, I was going through the Discord and to see a lot of the things that she said, and it was phenomenal. It was nothing but support. It was supportive to the community. It was supportive to us, and she's just amazing. Let me see. I'm gonna drop a link if anybody wants to come and say any few words and everything. So it is sad. It's very, very sad when some of our community members actually disappear and move on to another side, because what this does, it puts a reality into perspective a lot of times, because we here on interwebs, we might be oceans away and never meet each other in life, but we build friendships, we build trust between each other, and sometimes you actually do get to meet in person, and you actually do get to do everything. So makes you realize it is It is. It, Nikki, you 100% right. It makes you realize that everything that you type and all the community, all the friends that you talk with, and something drastic happens, and then this is when we put it in a real life perspective. So we have a blue theme today. I'm really hoping she liked blue. So she had that little emoji, and looked like it looked like her. I'm hoping, and she had blue eyes, and it's really cute. And let's see. Okay, so there are coming. Oh, Nightbots. I'm gonna hide the Nightbot for now. If you get timeout, I'm so sorry. I have this Nightbot running, and I guess my Nightbot is not set for emojis, a lot of emojis, and we love our little hearts. So I was thinking maybe we can make all the hearts blue today for Rainy. Let's see. What we wanted to do, I have a couple things that people send me saying that Rainy, she loved cutting grass on her property, and she lived in Alberta, Canada. She was a truck driver, and she had a lot of funny quotes and everything. Let me see. We're gonna get there. I haven't streamed in a while. These friendships weren't just on YouTube, they were in daily lives in our hearts, filled the days, laughing until we cried, cried until we laughed. You're right. You're absolutely right. I personally have built friendships throughout this whole situation. And the friendships that I built, they were amazing, even though I haven't met certain people, but in real life, but they're amazing. And you tend to start caring for the people. You tend to start caring for what they do, for the lives, and you get to connect with them. So the words that you leave behind is extremely important to me, because you whatever you type and anything that you bring is going to stay there. And if whatever message that you want to put out, whatever message that you want to get it out there, it's going to stay there. It doesn't matter if you might have been angry one time, but the last word that you put out, that's something is going to stay in the hearts. Rainy would get lost in her thoughts for hours cutting the grass. That is so cute. That's amazing. It is amazing. I wanted to bring something like this for all of you, and that way you can talk about it. You can remember her. You can remember her for who she was and everything that, yeah, she had the biggest heart. Let me see. So we'll have some guests in a little bit. She was a firecracker, funniest one in the group without trying. I know she had a cat. I was going to show you some stuff. I have a cat too. Okay, so before I show you something, I had this poem that was sent to me, and it's perfect. It's perfect for Rainy. It's perfect for the situation. So the poem is by Ron Tranmer, and Dylan sent it to me. Thank you, Dylan. Broken chain. We little knew that morning that God was going to call your name. In life, we loved you dearly. In death, we do the same. It broke our hearts to lose you. You did not go alone, for the part of us went with you the day God called you home. You left us peaceful memories. Your love is still our guide, and though we cannot see you, you are always at our side. Your family chain is broken, and nothing seems the same. But as God calls us one by one, the chain will link again. It's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Oh, that was amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Dylan. Yeah, Kiki shared this poem and it's beautiful.
Hi.
Um, hi. Hi. Hey, before I'm going to have you talk. So have you know Winnie by any chance or come across
Sorry, you cut out. What did you ask? Did I know what?
Rainy? Have you known Rainy by any chance?
I think I saw her in chat. I don't know that we chatted ourselves. We may have, but I don't remember.
Yeah. So I'm going to show some of the quotes or some of the last words. So I wanted to bring up the importance of leaving, the importance of your last words. So this is the poem, right? And Kiki posted that. Because what we leave behind is going to be there forever. It's in the interwebs and everything. The relationships that you build in on YouTube, on Facebook, or anywhere else, right? And when you actually leave a lot of angry words, leave a lot of negativity, and it's just gonna be there. It's just gonna be there. Oh my goodness, my cat is crazy. Misha, what are you doing? This is Misha. She had a cat like this too. So the negativity, the negativity that you leave behind is going to be there forever. So your words is your painting of yourself on the internet. And if you use your words wisely, then the painting's going to become great. Right, Mr. Fusion?
Absolutely. Absolutely agree with
So,
that.
so this is Rainy's cat.
Aw, that's so cute.
The cat, the cat liked to like cover. I think it's a girl, right? So yeah, it's so cute. It's like dumb cat. I love it. She's gonna be embedded in my Discord until they take her. The real life is the internet now. People need to be aware of humanity and strive to leave this world a better place with every action and every word everywhere. You're right. Because because if you don't remember you painting your own way, you painting who you are on the internet. Other people might know you in real life completely different, but the people that you build and the community that you build, you are painting your own way with words. Her cat sucked the blankets. Oh, that's so
That's
cute.
so cute.
Oh, that picture was just from last week. So, Rainy passed away from complications of COVID,
Oh, that's
and
sad.
it's unfortunate because losing one of your community members, and especially she had such a great way with words. She had a great all of the great people that she brought together. Let's see. That's so cute. Misha has words too. Yeah, Misha's trying to say like, "Mama, feed me."
I wish I had a
Yeah,
cat that would suck on a blanket like that. That's cute.
I have a dog that sucks on blankets. This one right now, he's in a blanket.
Wait, hazmat?
Yeah, he likes to suck on blankets. Well, not
Really?
on blankets, on his bed, on his own bed.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Let's see. So they're bonded over having land and property. See, that's because you make so many friends. Like actually true life friendship online. And I've met so many friends online as well that I'm actually one of the people I'm going to Tahoe with this weekend for a fundraiser. Okay, so let's see. We can talk about that a little bit later. So she was extremely supportive throughout the whole situation. What happened with the bullying and everything. And I said I wanted to make a really supportive community, and she said, "You'll get nothing but support from us." And it was so encouraging. It was so encouraging have um, to have like those kind of encouraging words, because during this time I was lost. I admit it. I was lost. I was trying to stay strong, and the only reason I stayed strong is because of the community. I stayed strong because of the encouraging words like this. And I stuck around. I stuck around. I stuck around for everybody, and we're gonna move forward. She said, "Morning, hon. Morning, y'all. Can't believe how much alike most of us think in our little group. Birds of feather, hey. I'm so happy to belong to such a great group of humans. The words you leave behind matters."
She sounds like a really sweet lady.
Yeah, she was. Rainy was very supportive. She took no crap either. I like that. she was very she was very feisty, and she'll be the first one to run and then contact people and say like, "Oh, we need to get this out. We need to get this out more." And I had a comment. I had a comment in my Discord that if she um, if she could, she would go to the White House and fight for cyberbullying, and then just uh, get some action going. Going out soon to plow through all the drifts now that I love. So she was in from Alberta, Canada, and it snowed. I had the hardest few months of my life, and Rainy was always there for me, always had good advice, and she really cared. She did. She truly cared for everybody, and she was very passionate. When I work on tugboats and someone yelled that we knew it was gonna be rough ride, I just hope and pray you all stay safe. Yeah, she was amazing. This one I like. Fools take a knife and stab people in the back. The wise take a knife, cut out the cord, and free themselves from the fools.
Absolutely.
I like that. I give to kids animals and stars. Stars is our helicopter ambulance that comes to us in rural areas to get to hospitals faster. She was she was so supportive, and I would oh, she also would do it's like, "Oh, gotta run. Love y'all." And then if she wants to go to another channel chat or anything, she'll like have this emoji. She's like, "Let's go there." So she used her emojis. It was really cute. This goofy cat sucks on blankets and make his bed.
That's so
that's
cool.
so that's so adorable. Be safe. Oh, I'm super thankful for you guys and your friendship. I wanted to pull all the really good stuff, and she's gonna be embedded in our Discord until she's no longer um able, like until the Discord just take her out. I believe she had a dog as well. So this is like gotta run.
Mhm.
And this is her. This is her, I believe, iPhone emoji. So that's why we have a blue theme. Because of blue eyes and a little blue dress that she's waving to us.
Nice.
And so this is from her front door. Say, yeah, me too. But this finally proof. And a lot melted yesterday, but started again in middle of the night. And I believe it's her birthday today. Someone mentioned that is actually her birthday. It's I did enjoy it, but I have to leave early because I didn't want to get snowed in. But I spent a few hours with my babes. So it's really hard. It's really hard to lose a friend. I lost quite a few friends myself, and I lost online friends. I lost my actual friends and acquaintances, and to different circumstances. But it's how we move forward, how we remember. And this is, she wouldn't want us to be sad. She would be like, you stop it. Stop being sad. And that's why we're trying to make this a little happy and get Rainy's words out there. So this is her handle. And she's been member since September 14th. But I had my Discord for not very long. Yeah. Uh,
Losing somebody is really hard, especially when it's all of a sudden and you don't see it coming.
mm-hmm.
I remember when I was in high school, I had a girlfriend that got into a car accident because a deer ran out in front of them on a very slick and snowy road, and her and her sister ran off the road and were ejected from the vehicle. And I remember that feeling of it, hitting when the police came to school and told us about it. It was very sad, and all of a sudden, and you know, I
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think life would go on after that because that was my first love, and um, I cried for weeks after that happened, thinking that there was no hope, no way out of it. And luckily, I had good people around me to bring me back to that. But it's after I kind of got over that and talked to people, I started to celebrate her rather than mourn her. Um, but losing somebody all of a sudden is very hard, very, very hard, and shocking. So it's good to have supportive people like you guys have here in this community to help you along.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, it's all about moving forward because all these people that we lose, they, you know, I wouldn't say the people that we lose. I would say they're just no longer with us because we don't lose them. We
No, no, we
always
don't.
remember them. Yeah,
Yeah,
we always remember them. We always remember what they did for us, what we did for them. And that's why words are extremely important.
I will tell you another story that's very personal that I've never told anybody else before because only a few people know about it. But I had with I had a stillborn um, with one of my exes. Um, and it was very shocking when it happened because her water broke and the umbilical cord got wrapped around the baby's neck, and she died in the womb. We didn't know until she got to the hospital, but um, it's you don't ever lose somebody. You never do because one day you'll see them again. You really will.
Hmm. Oh, I'm
Uh,
so sorry that happened to you.
oh no, it's okay.
That's
Um, I haven't really let out that kind of emotion about it before in a long time, but because it's been a while. But losing somebody can be very difficult. and very painful. But you have to remember that one day you will see them again for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mr. Fusion. Um, that's thank you for sharing. Really, thank you for sharing. It's very hard. It is very hard, and it's about it's about the support that you have. About the support that you surround yourself with, and all the friends that you surround yourself with, and the family. And it's it's terrible. It's something is unexpected, and I'm so sorry. Thank you for sharing.
No, it's okay. I mean, it's just a lesson that, even though we lose people, we have to continue living in their honor and remembering them and celebrating their life because it's not over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm a big believer in God. I don't go to church. I was raised Baptist, but I never, in my adult life, I never went to church. I don't know that I don't believe in God, but I believe that there's an afterlife and that the people we lose in life we'll see again in some form or another.
Mm-hmm.
So it can be tough, but it's about the people you surround yourself with and how you live your life past that and how you celebrate their life as well.
So, Motivated One Legger said, my grandfather used to tell me, son, I'm not afraid of dying when I get old. I'm afraid of not having lived while I was here. And it's
Yeah,
very true. It's very true. And I lost my grandfather, and my grandfather was everything to me. And when I saw him for the first time in quite a few years, he had a dementia, and he didn't even remember who I was. And it broke my heart. And it broke my heart so much. But at the end, when I was leaving and I was actually taken off to fly back to US, he told me that I will always remember you and I'll always be there with you. And he said, live your life to the fullest, live your best life, and I will be there. And
absolutely.
I was like, I cried so bad, but it was the last time I saw him. Yeah, so we lose the physical being, their soul stay with us forever. Exactly. And it's like even even when you just remember them, you will always remember them, and that's how they stay with you. And you're always trying to you're always trying to bring them up in your memory sometimes. And sometimes, like when my grandfather, I talk to him once in a while when I'm like really sad. I'm like, where are you? Why aren't you here to support me? Yeah. Comforts me to know we will see them again. They're with us. Exactly.
Another lesson we can learn when people pass away is how short life can sometimes be sometimes. And you know, it's it's really hard to get caught up in life and do your own thing and forget about people. But you really have to take a step back in life sometimes and think about the other people in your life and really enjoy your moments with them because you just never know when something's going to happen and you know somebody leaves you unexpectedly. So
Mm-hmm. See, I talk to my papa all the time. Yeah, I talk to my grandfather all the time. And sometimes, actually, he does come in my dreams sometimes too. And when he passed away, when my grandfather passed away, he um, he came into my dreams before I found out that he passed away. And him and I just sat in the kitchen and we were drinking coffee and just talking about life. Just it was my dream. And the next day I found out that he passed away. So they say they always come to your dreams. Exactly. Yeah, and so this right here is to support. This right here to bring the community together and remember that all of our friends that we make, family, and everything. So, and we talk. Comforts me to know we will see them again and they're with us. Love never dies. Exactly. Love never dies. Yeah, my grandfather was everything to me, and it was the saddest moment in my life that I actually had to let him go. And sorry, let me put this on silent. Kiki, of course, of course. And we're here to support each other. We're here to support, and then all the blue hearts is for Rainy because we're having a blue theme, and the sky is blue, and her eyes are blue, and she has that little thing. I'm gonna hide you for a second, Mr. Fusion. So I'm just gonna show, and I'm gonna hide myself. That was her. That was her emoji. Yeah. He had a moment. I wanted to tell you how special you were to him. Yeah. Actually, I think so. I think that's exactly what my grandfather. He actually remembered me and wanted to right before I left, right before, and I was sad. I was sad the whole time because he didn't remember me the whole time, and but when he did, it was
Sorry, give me
phenomenal.
just a sec. I got a phone
No,
call.
no worries.
I'm still here. I'm still here.
My grandparents raised me. Parents didn't want me. So your grandparents were your parents. Your grandparents were your role models. So I wanted to talk a little bit about family as well. So your family, and you can actually choose your family as well. For example, I have adopted family. I chose the adopted family. I chose to be part of their life. They chose to be part of my life. My my adopted father chose to be part of my life, and I chose to be part of his life. And he was there for me when I needed a father figure the most, and he stuck around with me, and I stuck around with him. And he's a father to me and my sister. Yeah. So I'm gonna play just a little bit background music, just a little bit, so that way we can get some music over here. Here we go. Daydreaming. I love it. So if anybody else would like to come on a panel, they're more than welcome to. And if anyone else has any funny stories or anything any comments about from Rainy that would like to share, so I'll post a little intro video separately, so you able to see that way you're able to see the video. And it's just I felt like it's kind of where she was speaking to us, and she was extremely supportive, and I would not have done it with any of the support over here. And I thank you all. I really do, and I want to provide the same type support for all of you. Love is what holds family together. Exactly. So
Sorry, I'm back.
no worries. We were talking about that love is what holds family together.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Of
Yep.
course, Lindsay. Of course.
I've got three boys. I've got two 25-year-olds and a 14-year-old. So
See?
I know all about that.
Yeah, and we were talking about chosen family because I have a chosen father. I call him my adopted father, but we're nowhere near adopted. And he's just my chosen. He was there for me when I needed a father figure the most. And he stuck around in my life, and I stuck around in his life. And I just actually spent my Thanksgiving with him and my stepmom.
Nice.
Yeah, in Portland. It was perfect.
Oh, I was going to ask you how your trip went to Portland.
It was great. It was very relaxing. I was gonna stream and then actually like show the neighborhood, but it started raining, so I was like, probably not a
Oh,
good idea.
yeah.
And yeah, and it was it was actually really really nice. Um,
I've never been to Portland. I've been over towards the West Coast, but never been to Portland.
yeah, it was. I used to spend every Thanksgiving with them because I lived in Washington, and it was a couple hour drive. It was a couple hour drive to where he lived, so I was like, oh, okay. So I'm alone in Washington, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna just gonna hop on and see my dad for like weekends or Thanksgivings were our thing because it was like Friendsgiving, and a lot of his friends, I've known a lot of his friends for like over 10 years, and it was really nice. It was. I haven't been back in Portland. Well, I've been back in Portland last year, but I haven't been to Portland for Thanksgiving, and it was just beautiful.
That's awesome. It's always nice to get out and go somewhere different during the holidays. Get out of the house, see something
I
different.
know. See, my grandfather has been in my life since I was born. Mine too. My grandfather saved my life actually. So my I was born with dislocated hip and shoulder, and my grandfather took me to like massage therapist when I was a baby to like mold me in and fix me, and yeah, so he saved my life. Otherwise, I would have been in a wheelchair for the rest of my life. So, and plus I was his first grandchild. I got spoiled. So for me personally, December 12th was the day we lost our son. I got to hold him for an hour and a half before we went to sleep. My wife never got to see him.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
no, I am too. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that was the hardest thing I've ever done.
It's very hard to lose a child.
Yeah. So many funny stories because Rainy was hilarious. There's a memory with MGL and Rainy and was running a joke with us. I'll crack it up. Hi, Goddess Love. Welcome. Yeah, so, I really love going to Portland because, well, the weather is completely different than California, right? Obviously, Oregon weather. And plus, there's no sales tax in Oregon. But I like going to Portland because all the colors of the fall, and it's so mesmerizing to me, like the rain and little peeking of the sun. And I like the uniqueness of Portland. I like the uniqueness of different shops, different food, and it's one of my favorite cities.
Now you're making me want to go to Portland.
Yeah, you should go to Portland. It's really lovely
I,
there.
I think I will. I think so. I know. Someday I'm going to go over that way.
It's the city of bridges. So I want to go to Canada back. I want to go back to Canada. I've been to Canada twice. I've been to Whistler Mountain, snowboarding, and I've been to Vancouver a couple times. But I haven't been to like Alberta or like any other Canadian city, so I would like to go see it.
I really want to go overseas. I've never been overseas yet, and I want to go so bad.
So Mel said it's a good reminder to tell people you love them because we aren't promised tomorrow. Exactly.
Right.
So that's why I made a promise to myself that I would not go to bed mad. If we have an argument, we have to talk it out or come to some kind of conclusion. What? You live in Portland? That's awesome. I love Portland. It's like the city of bridges. There's so many bridges. I should have wear my Portland shirt. So it's funny because Rainy didn't even care if she was being told off. She didn't. She was feisty. I like to see all the snow in Canada. Yeah, so I loved snowboarding time. I love snowboarding in Canada, and I went there with my sister to Whistler. I think it was like an Olympic village, and my sister got lost. She wanted to go back to the hotel, and then she got lost, and she took like the wrong bus, and she's like, I don't know what to do. And then I already got off the mountain, got to the hotel, and was like, where's my sister? And then I went back to the village because we didn't have the actual like reception, right? And then I got back to the village, and she just sitting down like outside drinking hot coffee and just looking so miserable. She's like, I was like, Valerie, what are you doing? She's like, I got lost. I was like, you could have just walked up the hill to the hotel, right? Yeah, it was funny. Saw a bear on ski slope. I'm a bear on ski slope. Yeah. Okay, so
living on the edge.
I know. It's about. This weekend I'm actually going to Tahoe. I'm not gonna say exactly where until I get there, right? And so I'm going to Tahoe to this event, to this fundraiser event, which is I got invited. It's pretty interesting. Like the fundraiser for the orphan children for Ukraine and Africa. And I'm gonna be live streaming not from the event itself, and it's a gala. It's like a gala, so I'm gonna try to put on a pretty dress and my best smile, and then drink a lot of wine.
Awesome. I hope that goes well for you.
It's. I know, me too. Me too. Let's see. Rainy was always misbehaved. She would get all of us in trouble. That's funny. Yeah, she was pretty feisty. I was reading some of the comments on the Discord, and I was like, oh my god, she doesn't put up with shit. I love it. She just go get her.
I have a female friend like that. She's really headstrong and doesn't take any shit either, so I know the feeling.
Yeah. But it's good. It's good not to take shit. If I took shit, I wouldn't be in this situation, right?
Oh, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I wanted to go off so bad.
I know you did. I applaud you for your patience.
Lindsay, I love her. Yeah, sometimes you have to have patience, because remember the words you leave behind, and then how do you want to be remembered? And then, pardon me, my throat's kind of scratched.
Hello, everybody in chat. How's everybody doing tonight? Better?
Okay, yeah, I'm better. Remember, I haven't talked like in a while, right? Actually, I had a little head cold before I went to Portland, and it kind of like reignited because of the weather changes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so kind of a little bit reignited. Not COVID, I got tested, but it's just the weather change and everything. Another reason why I haven't streamed in a while, I just did a thank you video to thank you to all of you. And I love how already that video got torn apart. It's like, that's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah. I love you ladies. I'm glad we have each other. Exactly, Anastasia. Exactly. And like I said, none of this would have happened if it wasn't for all of you, because it's just every time there's like a negative comment or something that I read, or just like, or comment, right? Every time there's a comment, there's an there's an offset comment, which is I would always go back, and then I would just having the worst day, and I'll jump into Discord or something, and people like, oh, we're here for you. You got this, and just like, yeah, and I'm here for all of you. So that will, and then that's why we're doing.
You've definitely got some great supporters, people behind you.
Oh yeah. Sure. Yeah, everybody is in this chat, and everybody is in the community. So I'm gonna open up my Discord soon. Right now it's to the members only, but pretty soon, once I get it, figure out the bots and everything, because obviously my night bot is kind of kicking people out. I need to get him in check. But once I get everything figured out and set, and it's gonna be pre-approved, so the Discord is gonna be pre-approved, and it's a good supportive community. And that's what we had. We had Rainy over there, and then she's gonna be embedded there. I'm not going to kick her, because that way we can. What would Rainy say? If you talk, and then like you can tag her, and it's like, what would Rainy say? Because we needed fierce people to fight this fight with love, with love and everything. See, we don't take shit.
Never back down, never surrender.
Exactly. And never back down, never surrender. So my grandfather always said, think before you speak, right? And I think it's more related right now is think before you type. So all the comments and everything that I leave or anything that I type, I always think before I do it. I always think before I get, it's like, should I say that? And then there's so many edits I do and everything, and then I just delete the comment altogether. I was like, well, I already said it, but I'm not gonna send it. Yeah. Oh my god, Portlandia is so accurate. If you ever see Portlandia, the TV show, it's hilarious. It's one of those, I don't know, it's like you have to kind of live in Portland to truly understand the humor behind the humor itself as well. And it's hilarious. And then if you know how the Portland people are, and if you know, they're saying that Portland is the place to go retire in your 30s. And one of the things I love about Portland is the little pods. They have pods is like a little place, a parking lot or something, and they have food trucks everywhere. So they have a beer truck, they have and they have just sit down, and sometimes it's really, really sweet because they might have a fire pit or something.
Nice.
You got family in Ukraine as well. Yeah, I hope they're safe. I really hope they're safe. My majority of my family is still in Ukraine. We're in contact with them every day, and we'll do, I think next week I want to do a little Ukraine talk, and I'll get a couple other people to chime in on a panel. That way, one of the reasons I want to do it next week is because I want to do this fundraiser this weekend and get a little bit on insight on what they're actually doing over there, helping out the orphanage and what they're sending. So that way we can talk about the actual support, and I can get some of the either charities together or something. So next week I'm trying to do Ukraine talk.
Nice.
It's a touchy subject because some people can make it political.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But we're not going to do political. We're just going to do providing the support. And I can talk a little bit about my journey of what I have done for my family and for what my mom have done as well. Because she went back, she went to Ukraine in May, and we had a fundraiser for her. She bought the 2 nursing stations in Ukraine for the hospital. I have lots of friends in Canada. One what J-Rock on Trailer Park Boys. Nice. So they came over here 2 weeks ago. That's great. That's really good.
It's good to hear. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. That's really good. That's really good. It's all about supporting. So Wendy gives what's left of me away to children and old men. You to cry for your brother, walking the street beside you, and when you need me, put your arms around. What is this? And give them what you need to give to Mel. Want to leave you something better than words. Sounds look for men in the people unknown or loved. Me live on your eyes and not on your mind. You can love me most by letting hands touch hands, by letting bodies touch bodies, and by letting go of children that need to be free. Love doesn't die, people do. So when all that's left of me is love, give me away. Oh, that's really sweet. Yeah, love doesn't die. Because you love somebody and it's gonna stay there with you. Their physical body is gone. The physical. Yeah, we can miss them. We can miss we can miss people, we can miss interactions. But when you love somebody, when you care about somebody, that's never gonna die. Oh, rest in paradise, my beautiful friend Rainy. That was a really nice poem. That was a really nice one. Anastasia, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sticking around here. We're not gonna stay very long, because it's an hour, maybe like for another 20 minutes or so. And because we want to remember Rainy. And we wanted to, because she would not want us to be sad. She'll just come up with some kind of quirky saying, and it's like, oh well, why are you? I don't know. I can't come up with anything right now, but and it's just, I can just see her typing something and saying, why are you sad? Why are you crying? Like, I'm still right here. I'm still in your Discord.
Turn that frown upside down, y'all.
Yeah, that's what she probably would say too.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, I need to step down so I can go cook dinner for my son. But I appreciate you having me up.
Yeah. Hey, thank you so much for sharing your story.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And to you and all of your followers, I'm sorry for your loss, guys. I know how it feels. So just brighten up and just know that one day you guys will definitely see her again for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for having me up. I appreciate it. Have a good live.
Thank you.
You bet.
We'll stick around here for another 20 minutes. Well, that was really nice of Mr. Fusion actually share something truly personal of his. And it's hard. It's really hard to share something personal. Always had good sayings and comebacks. I know, she always did. She'll like turn a frown upside down. So I'm thinking there's a way to do a little bot, and then if we can put her quotes together, and then we can do like a little bot and see what other quote will come up. You went to Shannon Hoon's grave in Indiana and says, I know we can't all stay here forever, so I'll write my words on the face of today, and then they'll paint it. I love that. That's really nice. Hold on just 1 second. Whew. That little head cold got me there for a little bit. Yeah, so I'm going to play, like, once we're done with this, I'm gonna play the video again, and it's just certain sayings that when I was reading through all the different quotes and everything we got from her, and then the way it felt like she was speaking to us. It felt like she was just getting it out there again and saying, like, hey, turn that frown upside down. That's a good one. So which one? Missy. It's from the Changes on Nico Highly Recommend album. Nice. So, rest in paradise, my beautiful friend Rainy. I think we're gonna call it for the night with this live stream, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful to see all of you here, and thank you so much for all the support and everything that you provide to each other. And Rainy was amazing, and she will still shine in our hearts, in our minds, and she's gonna be there. She's gonna be right here, and she's gonna be right here, and we will always say, what would Rainy say? And I wish her family the best. I truly do. And remember, they're not gone. Love is forever. Love is forever. High fly, Rainy. Fly high. Fly high. Remember to love yourself, be true to yourself, and fly high. Bye, y'all.